Hello Scorpio, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your October Tarot Forecast. As always, we're going to be taking a look at what's going to be happening in your love life, in your work and career space, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the months so that you can benefit the most from them. And this is actually going to be the beginning of Scorpio season. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting because as a collective we are gonna move more towards this transformational energy of Scorpio. From the personal growth, spiritual perspective, have a lot of opportunities, especially since we'll have partial solar eclipse this month. We'll have pretty powerful full moon, and yeah, just a lot going on basically from astrological point of view. So let's see what's gonna be happening for you guys. As always, I'm starting with an oracle card to get us the focus for the months. What's the buzz, what's the theme that we need to be aware of, and then I'll move on to tarot for more details, and then I'll pull some messages with my Hermit Tarot cards from your person to yourself, whatever you have on your mind. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Great Adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Yeah, so we're just talking about opportunities for transformation, and I'm getting that there's a good chance that you will be presented with some opportunities for growth in business or career, and for some of you it will also mean making connections with new type of people, maybe people that you're not usually friends with, so you don't hang out with. There will be a new enthusiasm about it, and you'll be surprised about it. That the only thing that I'm asking you to do here is let yourself go along with it. See what happens. You may be surprised, right? And there's definitely divine plan here. There's definitely a reason why that person or those people are supposed to be in your life, or those new experiences for some of you, right? So if you get offered something that sounds interesting, or a person looks interesting but it's not like, let's say, your usual type, go with it, see what happens. You deserve that experience of newness, and that's actually a lot of times what encourages us to be creative and to continue with our own progress, whatever it means for each of us. Okay, let's go into the tarot now. What do we have for Scorpio in the month of October? By the way, remember this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video, to share it, to subscribe to my channel for more stuff. I recently uploaded my video on connection to nature. I plan to upload a few more, including my dance number from earlier this week. This was my first solo performance, and I wanted to share more from a personal transformation point of view, and a few people have been asking me about it, so yeah, watch out for that post. Okay, Five of Swords, the first card for your love connection. Then we have Queen of Pentacles, lovely earth energy here, and King of Cups, water energy. This is your element. Okay, for the career space, we have Eight of Wands, communication, negotiations, Page of Cups. Yeah, this is that new experience. And you see how unusual this card is, right? Like, she's trying to get some water into her cup, but the kettle is on her head as a hat. The fish is flying around, right? How bizarre is that? It's a bit psychedelic, this whole image, right? Like, from an idea perspective, it's like, okay, this girl is probably making tea or something, right, of that kind. But the way it's implemented, it's wow. And I'm getting that's what that new experience that's coming in, that's what it's gonna feel like to you. Like, yeah, it makes perfect sense, or it looks great, or it's beautiful, or it totally works, but it's still gonna be, there will be this wow moment for your mindset, like, wow, yeah, that's not how I would do it. Oh, that's not what I'm used to. And the Tower, yeah. Sudden realization. The advice from the universe. Two of Pentacles. the Star, lovely. And the High Priestess. Yeah, so we see, first of all, a lot of water energy, I must say. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon, more water energy. So this is Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be, what else do we have here? You could be dealing with an Aries, because there is the Tower card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. Those could be the signs you're dealing with. Yeah, but overall, I'm guessing that there is a bit of a existential crisis here. And in a good way, actually, right? Because there is one of the ways that we move on to something bigger and better is when we realize that we're not happy with how things are right now, right? And you may get that feeling that something is not right, something is off. I want to change something about my life. But you're kind of like looking for that information, like what could it be? You can't put a finger on it. And in this month, you will be able to. There will be something a lot more solid. And even if it doesn't necessarily immediately connect to you in terms of your own goals and ambitions, like I said, be open-minded and let it live a little with you. And then you'll see how it's going to evolve and how it's going to connect to everything that you've dreamt of, I'm hearing, for some of you, or at least to your cherished dream to come true. So with the connection here, I'm getting that this is you and your counterpart. Take genders how it resonates. Doesn't have to be male and female, but I'm getting that King of Cups is yourself. This is the water energy and you are water. And the Queen of Pentacles is your counterpart, whoever you're thinking about. The Five of Swords is this kind of cool-ish energy, that is coldish energy that is behind you. And you can see, actually, the Queen is looking at her baby and she has her eyes closed. So she's not really looking at the King. The King is looking at her. So I'm getting that your person could be an earth sign. Could be that they have a lot of earth in their chart. They are preoccupied with something and that it doesn't fly well with you because basically you're seeing it. I mean, the baby is like, it could be very figurative here. They could be preoccupied with something happening with children, but it might as well be, especially with this huge pentacle here, it might be, a business project. It could be some creative ideas that they have, maybe figuring out how to deal with financial difficulties. Whatever it is, they are in it. They are preoccupied with it. And they are generally successful in that area, whatever it is. But it's like a new challenge. It's like also a new step up for them. It's like getting into a new level that maybe they haven't dealt with before, right? It's just something new side of it. And while they're dealing with it, you as the King of Cups, you are looking at them with a bit of sadness. The King of Cups actually isn't overly expressive with their emotions, but there are a lot of them. And to me, that's totally Scorpio essence of it, right? Scorpio feels very deeply and there's a whole well of emotions inside. They're not always expressed until that point of patience is broken, And I'm getting that you're close to it. Like with this Five of Swords, I'm getting that there is this coldness that is not productive and that you get upset about, most likely, And it doesn't have to be like petty and childish, like, oh, you're not paying attention to me, you're busy with your own thing. It can be more like, because they're preoccupied there, then naturally they don't have a lot of energy or resources to spend quality time with you, or at least even to share what's going on with them. So you feel this distance between you two. There we go, that's the expression. There is distance between you two. And I would say, as much as each of you have your side of the story and your right to be in that space where each of you are, but as a true King of Cups, you're being asked to show compassion in this situation and be more like a supportive friend in this case and less of a jealous partner, jealous spouse, and again, I don't mean jealous as if like they're cheating on you with someone else. I mean still, like, you know, if they're not paying attention to you, they're spending time and energy somewhere else, and you're not okay with that, right? There are different phases in our lives where sometimes that's the way to go, and you can, and we'll see what's going on with you generally, but I'm just feeling that this could be a perfect time for you to work on a project of your own, rather than focusing on the upsetting aspect of the situation with your partner. And it will pass. That's what I'm getting, because I still see that there is a desire of that person to keep this together, to have you as part of their life, as part of their family, if you wish, and to build something, right? Something solid. Like, they see you as already a solid couple, right? That's why they don't really have a lot of fear that if they step away for a while, that it's and they kind of let you know what's happening, right? So it's not like they just disappear. But if they step away to deal with their stuff, they're not afraid that you will leave during this time or you will get upset. But take it how it resonates for you. For the workspace, we have 8 of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Tower. Yes, I was talking about new projects coming in, some negotiations. It could be negotiation about the business trip I'm getting for some of you. For others, it's you asking your colleagues or your boss or whoever that you need something, you are ready for a new challenge or a new opportunity. You want to step up, you want to extend your career, you want to accomplish new things, you feel like you're ready for that next step. So be careful what you wish for, Scorpio, because what I'm seeing here and what we've been talking about was the great adventure. That adventure is coming in. It may come in on at a time when you don't expect it, or it might be something else that you had in mind. So just be careful with it. But like I was saying at the beginning, be open to those new experiences and new people that you're meeting. And, you know, especially with the Tower card, you may be very much surprised of where that new opportunity is going to come from. And stay in that energy, stay positive about it, stay enthusiastic, keep that space for it to come in. With the advice, we have 2 of Pentacles, the Star, and the High Priestess, 2 major arcanas here, right? So the divine, the spirit, the universe is actually helping you recalibrate and get focused on the bigger picture and on your path in life, right? Both of these cards are about kind of like bigger meaning of life and seeing a more holistic and even like having a planetary view, like a astrological view of our life, right? Like seeing the macro forces of the universe and how they impact us all and your place in it as well. So you may be have a little bit of a, again, I'm getting existential crisis, but also a little bit of a unusual feeling when you take a look. It's almost like, you know, if you're kind of like taking a space flight and you're looking at the Earth from the outer space, right? It's a very different experience from what you've seen and felt before. It doesn't mean it's bad, right? It's wonderful, but it just feels very different. And it could give you butterflies in your stomach. It could feel scary. So you just ask to trust those divine forces for taking you onto this flight, and know that, you know, you're gonna be safe. You just need to kind of breathe it in, right? Embrace it, because you already have the knowledge, the intuitive knowledge on how to proceed with this path. And it's, as long as it's aligned with your bigger plan, you know, it's always gonna work out one way or another. So you don't have to struggle with trying to understand which way to go or what to choose. You don't have to. If you're presented, that's another piece of advice here. If you're presented with a choice, it's like you have to choose to go this way or that way, just don't rush with it. And don't feel pressured that you have to take the choice, to make the choice immediately. You don't have to. Somebody needed to hear that. You have the time that you need to decide. Okay, let's get some messages from your person to yourself. We have, I dream about you a lot, too much. Have I lost everything? And I can't even look at you right now. Yeah, you see, and that's what we see. They're not even looking at you. They have their eyes closed and they're looking the other way. They don't want to pull you in the trouble that they're having, right? And this "have I lost everything" actually doesn't have to do with a relationship, but they're really rethinking some of the recent choices and where to go next. So yeah, there is just that, you know, we'll have our ups and downs, and there is that phase of struggle that they're dealing with, but it's also going to be ultimately a very important life experience, right? So show your support, be there, have a conversation. If you can provide some useful input, do that, but be there for them so that, you know, and know that they still dream about you. They still envision this beautiful life for you too. I'm actually getting some images right now of like a lovely family life together, right? They're still dreaming about all of this, and they have a lot of hope for the future with the two of you. So this is for you to know. Okay, I hope this has been good for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. If this reading didn't resonate, or even if it did, check out readings for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And for now, I'm saying goodbye to you all. Bye, guys.